Wow, let's take a look into the greenhouse. Welcome to the Paletti Rosa Homestead, and I'd like to thank you for stopping by.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Paletti Rosa Homestead. Well, I'm in my greenhouse. I kind of cleaned it all up the last couple days, got my beds ready. I have some things here. This is just a trial run on how this would work. But back on the 3rd of February, I planted some Swiss chard right here. I did some spinach and I did some broccoli. And it's just a trial run. I want to plant these in here now to see how it works. And then I've got some spinach seeds and broccoli seeds that I'm going to start in here. It's more or less test. The greenhouse is a little bit, right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It is a little bit on the warmer side, which is good, which is about, I think it's almost 60 degrees in here, if it looks right. And the thing about it is at night it gets very cold in here because I do not have this, has any electricity to it. It's basically water bottles and whatever I can do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to plant the broccoli and the spinach, and then I've got hoops, which I'll show you. I mean, you can see a little bit of it right here. I got these hoops and I've got a whole bunch of sheets, and I'm just going to cover it at night. So this way during the daytime it will get the sun, and then at night. I order all my seeds, which if you saw my last video, from Baker Creek, rareseeds.com. I love them. They stand behind all their seeds. I'm not a representative for them. The only time I get free seeds is like everybody else. When you make an order, you get a free packet of seeds. But I love them. They are so good. So why don't I give you a tour quickly of the greenhouse, show you what it looks like, not planted, and then I'm going to get on my hands and knees and do some planting. So I hope you'll join me today. See you in a minute. So here's my first bed. This is what I'm going to be putting the broccoli in. And as you can see, I put those little tags in to let me know ahead of time what I'm putting in each one of my beds, because I planned my garden out this year. And then I just put a piece of 2x4 across the wood on the bottom, and I put a whole bunch of water bottles out here. It helps during the day, creates moisture, keeps it a little bit warmer. Here is my second bed, which I'm going to be putting spinach in. Here are those hoops that I have. And I have more of those. This one I don't have a thing in yet, a little tag in it, because I don't know what I'm putting in here. I may put peas, I'm not quite sure. And then right here, it's one of my lettuce beds. And as you can see, the little things on the side, I don't know where my finger is. There it is. The little tags on the side are the different varieties I'm planting. So this one over here on the right is Iceberg, and that one is Butter Crunch. And then over here I'm planting something new I've never had before, and that's May Queen lettuce. Along the top here, this is one of my rosemary plants that died off last year. I want to see if it comes back up. Here is celery and some garlic. Let's spin around here. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. Here is my water tank, as I call it. It's just one of the barrels that has a spigot on it that I fill and keep my plants watered. These 4 will be taken out today because I'm putting 2 more raised beds in here. But that last one is the only one that has something in it, and I have some basil that died off. I want to see if that grows back. Then up here, I have some marvelous mint. Oh, it's doing so good. And over here was dill. I planted it in October and then totally forgot about the greenhouse all winter long. It did grow, but I don't know how good it's going to last. So we'll see what happens. And this was one of the garlics that I planted inside the house on January 15th. I brought it outside because it's got to come back outside. Then I have my shelf over here. In that tray, I have 36 onion seeds planted. I don't know, never did onions with seeds. And then 36 Swiss chards. That's what I'm going to be planting today. And then I just have some shelves. On the other side of this is where I'm going to be planting Swiss chard. And over here is going to be my silver beet, which is 5 different colors. It's so pretty. And then over here is going to be my Vulcan. Here is chamomile, a bunch of bottles, and then bachelor buttons. Again, I don't know how they're going to turn out. It's just food for thought. See if it works. It's a test. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so here I am right now. I have my seeds, my broccoli seeds. I have a little shovel, and I use toothpicks. These are the big long toothpicks. And wherever I put a seed, I put a toothpick in. That way I can watch and see where my broccoli is and get an idea how it's growing, how much is growing, stuff like that. So basically all I do is I go in with my shovel, because basically broccoli, you only put it says a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch deep. So I just use my shovel, the little shovel I have, and I just create like a little line. Fortunately, it's cold in here, so I got big lumps all over. So I just take it and break that part up. And if I've got any big, oh God, I have a stone in here and a piece of wood. Don't want them. Take them out. And I just take a little line. That way I got it. My lines are never straight. I'm bad at that. And then I just put a little bit on top of that line that I made, because you don't want, like I said, you don't want to, and basically all you really have to do is just put them on top and just take your finger and press them in a little bit. Maybe that's the way to do it this time. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my toothpicks in where I want to put them. Yeah, and then all I have to do is put the seeds down. And I'm going to put 2 seeds per, we're going to say toothpick. If 3 come out, 3 come out. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to try to stick to 2. Basically, that's all I do. Now I'll fill over that little area wherever I put stuff. And what you want to make sure you do, I just saw, I've got a slug in here. I don't get it. Oh, I hate them little buggers. Oh, it's not a slug. I had carrots in here, so I got a little piece of a carrot. Looked like a slug there for a minute. So you just throw the little bit of soil over it, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you water it really good. If they were a little bit bigger seeds, like when I get to Swiss chard, I'll probably do my line, then put some water in it, do my line, make sure the line is okay, and then put my seeds in. Because you want to make sure that it's nice and wet in here, especially for new seedlings. Okie doke, so I'm going to keep going, get this one done, and I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm on my spinach. I only got 3 as of this morning to come up. And now I just saw a little guy starting to come up right here. So I'm not going to plant him yet. But the other ones I will. Okay, so, and these are seeds. I just found them, to tell you the truth, that I got in 2017. No. That's right, I got them in 2018, and they were leftover seeds. It was at a co-op, and they're for spinach. And I figured, you know what? I want to see if these are going to grow. So I'm going to do a test crop of spinach to see if they even grow. After like maybe 2 weeks or whatever, if I don't see anything coming out of the ground, then I'll know that they were too old and that they weren't going to work. So again, with my spinach, what I want to do is I just want to turn around and I'm going to put these 3 in, see what happens. Like I said, it's a test. I want to see how the greenhouse is going to work with this. Because last year we only built this greenhouse in April, and I think the very end of April we started planting in it, and everything worked out good because it was warmer then. So now that it's the 15th of February, I want to see just how good it's going to work. In here right now, it's gorgeous. It's like 64 degrees. So I will be back and I'll show you what I did with the spinach. Oh, I'm trying to get this to come down a little bit so you could see, but it's not holding up for me. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have my spinach seeds, and again, I'm going to do just like I did before. I put my toothpicks down, and I'm just going to drop 2 seeds in right near my toothpicks. These are a little bit easier to see than broccoli. And then I'm just going to cover it up really lightly, because these also are about 1/4 inch. And then, like I said, I'm just going to, if I see them up at the top, I'm just going to press them down just very oh so lightly. And that's all there is. And again, make sure that you water really, really good, because you want to make sure that those seedlings, the seeds, get a lot of water. Okay, that's it for today. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the greenhouse and what I'm planting today. And I'll be back and show you some more things soon. Take care, and thank you again for visiting the Paletti Rosa homestead. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. I'm also in need of some subscribers, so if anybody knows of anybody that might be interested in the things that we do here, please let them know to come visit me. I'd appreciate any help you guys can give me. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye-bye.